Peace and blessings, everyone. On this day, there's of course a lot of mourning, and there will be a lot of mourning that will continue for some time to come. I'm referencing the recent shootings on the Virginia Tech campus. But what I would like to ask of you, within your prayers and thoughts for the victims and their family, that you also mourn and pray for the perpetrator. In my previous video, I spoke of all the pain and fear that we hold within us. So many of us, the great majority of us, I would believe. There is just so much pain within us, and once again it's shown that it can come out in such a bad way. In situations like this, we must have compassion, show forgiveness, and put forth that unconditional love. And in doing so, we will seek to try to understand exactly what it is that causes a person to do such a thing. The young man that committed this act, it was said that he was a loner. His neighbor said that, and this is before he arrived at college, that if you spoke to him, that he would not reply back to you. It's just and also I spoke of in his writing class he's taken, that he's actually referred to a counselor because of there was so many disturbing things in his writings. And so it just, everything says that there was something inside this young man that was just eating him away. And no matter what anyone does, no matter what, you must afford them unconditional love and try to understand what exactly it was that caused them to do what they did. Just blowing it off and saying that they were evil or they were bad or any of that type thing, that's the easy way out. That's just the easy way out. The hard way is seeking to understand what's going on, to love him so much that you want to figure out what it was that drove him to do such things. Many people, when they see such things like this of this nature happen, they'll say to themselves, how could somebody do something like that? I could never do anything like that. And as much as you have that assurance within yourself that you couldn't, then you need to ask, then how could he or how could they? What is that allows them to or drives them to do such a thing? How much control is there over their actions? Like I said, there were signs, there's been signs that there was something within this young man that was eating away him, was disturbing him greatly. And also supposedly he was on prescription medication for depression. You have to have compassion for that. And I believe we need to have more compassion for everyone who commits such crimes. Instead of being such a persecuting society, and that we want to punish, to show our true humanity, to show our true intelligence, we need to seek to better understand these things and look at everyone as, well, maybe there's something wrong. Maybe there's actually something within them that is driving them to do this. Or there is a lack of a safety switch, if you will, that does not prevent them from doing such things. But the only way you can even come to this mindset is if you truly want to give love to everyone. Otherwise, you just won't care about a person who does such a thing. You want to throw them in jail. You want to execute them because you don't care about them. As much as you will want to find out what was wrong and to give help if it was one of your family members, I ask that you afford the same to that stranger that you don't even know. We must seek the truth of why we do such things. And you must apply more love. That's the best way that we can advance as a society and as a world. God bless. Peace and love.